Hi Aries, welcome back to the channel. I want to thank all my supporters and my subscribers who have stayed with my channel. I know I haven't done any videos in the last few months. I've just been expanding on my business with the tarot readings. I have started my life coaching business that goes along with it, so that's kind of taken up a lot of my time. But I am back, so I'm excited to do your reading for June 2017. And again, I want to thank all my supporters and subscribers who stayed tuned into the channel the few months that I wasn't on it. What I'm hoping to do, Aries, is I'm hoping to do your monthly readings and get in weekly readings for you guys as well. So let's see, Aries, what's in store for Aries for 2017, June 2017. And remember, guys, this is a general reading, so some of it's going to resonate with some of you, and some of it's not going to resonate. Personal readings do resonate much more on a personal level. The cards are drawn just for you, and there are drastic difference between the general and the private readings, okay? So if I don't deliver the message for you, Aries, then maybe there's another reader or someone who does have the right message for you for June 2017. All right, Aries, what's going on with Aries? I feel a lot of happiness and excitement for Aries for June 2017 for some reason. I know in the last year, Aries has been going through a huge transformation in their lives. A lot of it's had to do with their finances and their security and stability. And I feel like June is an exciting month for you for some reason, Aries. I'm just getting that feeling. Let's see, Aries. Yes, changes definitely. Feeling very heavy and weighed down right now, Aries. Or in the past, you could be coming out of May or the end of May, you could be feeling like this. There's some struggles or challenges or obstacles you're trying to overcome. There are changes, much needed changes. Nice cards, Aries. Oof, wow. Nice cards for you. I like seeing this, Aries. I told you I thought that June was going to be very exciting for you. Okay. All right. Underlying energy. You are weighing up decisions and options right now. Okay. You're juggling two things. You're either juggling two jobs. All right. Or you're trying to make a decision and choose which area to go in that's going to improve your finances for you. Okay, this has been a big thing for Aries over the last year. And keep in mind, this year is the year of change for us. 2017, when you break it down to 9, signifies endings and conclusions. So universally, everybody is going through this shift if they take advantage of the opportunities. Okay, it should be a year of ending and bringing conclusions to things in your life that don't serve you. And right off the bat, Aries, you have the Tower, which is about changes. Okay, now when I see the Tower card for me is not a scary card. I actually like seeing the Tower card. Okay, for a few reasons. Um, it Something's either going to come in and make you make this change. Okay, to get you out of this Nine of Wands energy. You're feeling very I feel like you feel like a victim of your circumstances, or that you feel like you've been a victim of your circumstances and you haven't been able to see your way out of it no matter what. Um, but the 9-1 energy is a very heavy energy that will weigh you down, and I feel like something's going to come in and shake that up. All right, so if something unexpected does come in, just know that you can handle it. And I also see this means you've been in a situation, a circumstance a long time, and the universe is stepping in and saying, hey, there needs to be a change. You need to change something. This isn't working for you, okay? Like I said, with that Two of Pentacles there, it really is about making a choice. You're weighing up your options, and it is really in regards to your finances for most of you. The Tower could also signify changes within yourself that need to be made, okay, to stop carrying this heavy energy, this Wands energy. So it could, like I said, also signify needing to make changes in yourself, getting stable and secure so that can reflect in your outer world. Remember, we attract what our inner world is, always, okay? I'll come back to this card under your Two of Pentacles is Death also, which is a beautiful card. This is transformation. This is letting go of what doesn't serve you in your life. So do some really deep reflection and introspection on what's not working, because you have some really beautiful cards in your reading. If you could heed to this reading, the messages in your cards for this reading, or your own intuition. So it looks like currently, or like I said, towards the end of May, because I am recording at the end of May, there are some obstacles and challenges that you're trying to overcome to get out of this Nine of Wands energy. Changes either are happening already as you're coming out, because this reading's for June 2017, or they're going to be happening coming in the beginning of June. All right, this is going to force change. It's almost like the universe is saying, you've got to make some changes. We have better things in store. And I say that because you have justice in the middle. And justice is really about the universal law of karma. Okay. The universe coming in, stepping in, and saying, this doesn't work for you anymore. All these challenges and these struggles, feeling weighed down and oppressed in this situation, this doesn't work. And if you don't do it, something will come in and do it for you. Like I said, that decision is yours. That free will is there for you. Because what you have sitting outside of justice. So you are, what I see, being encouraged to really take a leap of faith and start a new beginning. Because you have the Fool, okay, which is all about a new beginning in your life, okay? Taking a leap of faith, stepping out into the unknown to get yourself out of the situation. And with the Moon, or the Fool, you have the Magician. This is creating what you want. It's you taking the steps in the actions, creating what you want. But the overall message that I'm getting for you, Aries, is that it's time for new. It's time to get rid of the old. It's really time for a new beginning for you. And the Magician is saying you have everything you need to create that new beginning. I'm really getting that. With justice sitting right here, it is about balance. If it's, and I won't discard it. I always give all the meanings of the cards, but then I'll let you know what I think really the meaning is in the reading. Justice could do with any type of legal things that you have going on right now in court or anything, and it could be anything. And what it's saying is that it's going to be ruled in your favor. Okay. That doesn't mean you're going to get a ruling in the next week or your next court date, your next two court dates. What it's saying is, for some reason, the universe feels that this decision should be ruled in your favor, and that is most likely going to be the outcome. What I see here, if you have the Ace of Cups and you have the Nine of Cups, okay? So whatever this change is, whatever happens, and like I said, sometimes it can really be disruptive and erupt our lives, and we don't realize that it's for the better. It's going to bring you a brand new beginning, a brand new emotional beginning. And I'll pull a clarifier on the Ace of Cups to see if this is love or finances or whatever it is. It's really going to give you an emotional breakthrough, okay? And you need that emotional breakthrough to start creating what you want. You can't create what you want when you're in the Nine of Wands energy, and that energy carries over for the struggles and the battles. And I'm going to point this out to you, Aries, because I see the Death card that's sitting here. Because you are Aries, you're a fire sign. So you have a lot of fiery energy. And when I see the Seven of Cups in your reading, just something I want you to be very cautious of. A lot of times, fire signs, they need that fire. They need those obstacles. They need those challenges to feel like they're alive and to keep going. They need something that makes them thrive. So like I said, if you're a fire sign, and that's really what the Seven of Wands means too, to be careful that you're not creating things in your life so that you can keep having to overcome obstacles and challenges, because you need that fire in you to make you feel alive. So that's just a caution for you, okay? Death card underlying the Two of Pentacles means there's definitely a transformation that needs to happen within. And I told you that with the Tower. Sometimes I feel like the Tower is not always necessarily an external thing that happens, but there's a transformation within us that needs to occur. And so pay very careful to that, of if you're starting to look at things differently or consider things differently, or if you have a different perspective on things, or if you're starting to think to go in a new direction because you're weighing up two decisions already. I can see that. Like I said, a lot of times a tower can mean a deep internal transformation, something that happens. And I really feel that that fits your reading, Aries, because you have that Magician and you have that Fool sitting right there. So you are being encouraged to make the decision that you're feeling guided or led to, or if something does come in and disrupt, they're telling you that this was for the better. This is going to put the Nine of Wands energy down. It's going to end the obstacles and the struggles for you of what's coming in. And once that energy dies down, you have the Ace of Cups, you have Justice, and then you have the Nine of Cups, which is, this is known as the wish fulfillment card. So this might be something that you're wishing for in a court case, a legal matter, or something like that. This legal matter could also be making you feel like your life has been turned upside down, disrupted, and carrying a lot of energy. You may have actually been feeling victimized by this situation right here. But for the most part, the other message that I get is there's a new beginning that awaits you. And this new beginning is going to fulfill the wish, your dreams, your desires. Is going to bring the emotional happiness and contentment that you want in your structure and your foundation. Because you got the Four of Pentacles, which is about building structure, a secure, stable foundation. So maybe you've built something in the past that wasn't on stable ground. It was shaky to begin with. It's going to disrupt because it needs to be built on something solid and secure so that it can stand. Okay. So with the Four of Pentacles here, it is about you building that security. And I know, Aries, through the last year or so, that's been a big theme for you. Stability, security in your finances. Definitely. But what I see happening is something coming in or some energy transformation that ends this battle. You're in a battle. You've been in a battle, and I'm seeing that you're still in a battle. Something comes in once you make this decision. You got to always remember your free will and your choices that you have in your own situation are huge and significant. And your cards are saying, make this decision that brings you closer to emotional fulfillment. And when you do that, the universe is going to step in and it's going to support you. And the reason why it does that is because of the universal law of attraction. You raise that energy, that energetic level, and then you're able to bring your wishes and your desires to fruition. Even though the Nine of Cups is here and it's the wish fulfillment card, it doesn't mean that your wish is going to come true and it's going to happen right away. What I feel like your reading is saying is you have to get out of this turmoil, this circumstance, this situation, this relationship, so that you're done feeling oppressed, you're done struggling and trying to fight, because those are hard energies. And when you put that out, that comes back to you. It tracks to you. So there's some decision you need to make in your life. And once you do, the emotional fulfillment is going to be there. The universe is going to come in and support you. It has to, because whatever you radiate out, radiates back. Then you're going to see your dreams and desires come true. This year reading for you, really, for June 2017 Aries, is really about making a new beginning in your life. It's about you realizing what you want and taking the steps and actions to create that for you, to build a solid, strong foundation that you want, whether it's in your home, your relationships, or it is in your finances. With the Fool and the Magician and Justice, you have a lot of universal support to do this, whatever it is. Let me pull some clarifiers for you. You have a very interesting spread, very interesting spread. But the main message I get for you is needing to make a choice and needing to make some changes. Definitely. And taking a leap of faith. Whatever you're being prompted or intuitively guided to take, go in that direction. Go in that direction. And the Magician is saying you have everything that you need to do that. It's taking the steps and the intention to build what you want. You have both of them. It's been a long time since I've seen the Magician and the Fool together in a reading with the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Justice. So this is a huge month for you, Aries. If you can heed to whatever promptings, inner voice, guidance you feel that you've been getting. All right, what's the Tower about? Okay, so you got the Fool on the Tower again. It's about needing to step out into a new direction. Stepping out into the unknown, bringing something completely different in, which is going to cause you to have to step out of your comfort zone. And that's not always easy to do, to step out of your comfort zone. But you're definitely being guided to go in a new direction. And I think for most of you, let me see what the Two of Coins is. Two of Pentacles. It has to do with the type of work you're doing, I believe. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. You're feeling discontent and bored in your life right now with the type of work that you're doing, or your life in general, of like, what's the point? Like, you're just very apathetic with the Four of Cups. This Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands again. Creating what you want. Are you creating? Remember, we create the reality, our reality. And you got the Magician and the Fool again. So those are two very strong messages for you. Two very, very strong messages. What your cards are telling you is it's time to create what you want. Stop battling and stop struggling with the situation that you're in. You're going to have to step into a new direction to create that life that you want, the emotional fulfillment that you're trying to bring in. You had the Fool and the Magician come out again. So for some of my Aries, you've been considering something. You've been wanting to do something, but it's very unknown to you. Very unknown. And the Magician on the Nine of Wands is saying, you have the opportunity. Your life is showing you that you're not happy, that this situation has gone on long enough. You're not happy with it, but you have that opportunity to create something other than the Nine of Wands. And what it's showing you is a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. It's showing you the Nine of Cups, and it's going to lead to that foundation that you're looking for. Wow, I can't believe you pulled the Fool and the Magician again. Huge month for you. Huge month for you. My advice would be start taking steps and action. Do it in balance, though, in the direction that you want to move your life in. Okay. This direction, I pulled Wheel of Fortune on top of your Seven of Wands, is whatever decision this is part of your destiny. So now you have the Fool, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me there's something calling you. There's a dream that has a hold on you. There's something calling you, or whatever it is that you've been considering or that you've been thinking about, to move out of this apathetic state in your life where you're completely unemotionally just discontent. You're bored. That's why you feel like you're in the Tower. This new direction you're supposed to go in, whatever it is that you're supposed to create, Aries, is part of your destiny. And I have a feeling that you're being taunted about this new direction. There's something that keeps coming to mind. There's some type of thought that keeps coming to mind for you, pushing you. It's like an inner push, an inner prompt pushing you to move in this new direction. Know that it is part of your destiny. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune with an Ace of Cups and a Nine of Cups and the Justice. You're being supported by the universal energies. You're definitely being supported. So if there's something you've been considering, Aries, that you've been wanting to do, whether it could be, I don't see any love cards, but whether it's a relationship or if it's your work or something you want to do, know that it's not going to leave you alone until you do it. And I think that's what that Tower is. It's a push for you. Something disrupts or some deep transformation is happening on the inside that pushes you more towards your actual destiny. I'm going to pull an angel card for you. I always got to pull an angel card. Ace of Fire, another new beginning. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. And that's really, I think, the overall message theme for your reading is that you got the Ace again. You are the fire sign, Aries. A new beginning, moving in a new direction. And I think that's what the spread is telling you. It's time to create what you want. It's time to really create what you want in your life. And you're going to be supported doing that. And it's going to bring you emotional happiness, security. And you're going to feel very secure and stable in your life. I love your reading, Aries. Just pay attention to the sign. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to your ideas. And just start in moderation. making those changes in your life, taking those steps, taking those actions. I know when you go out into the unknown, sometimes it could be a bit fearful, but what your cards are saying is you're supposed to move in this direction. This is direction that's going to make you happy and getting you away from feeling like there's no purpose in your life. Because when you feel like there's no purpose in your life, you don't feel like there's a purpose to get out of bed. That's a hard place to be. A hard place to be. So make these changes. Like I said, power could be external, but for some, it can also be internal changes that are going on. Aries, I want to hear how your month of June went. I want to see what happened with your reading. You got 2 brand new beginnings in front of you. You're being encouraged to start something brand new in your life, a new beginning. And if you have any questions about going in this direction, know that this is your destiny. This is supposed to bring you what it is that you want. So good luck to you, Aries. Like I said, in June, send me an email. Let me know how you're doing. I'm very curious to see how this plays out for you. Information is in the description box below. If you want to personally contact me, my email is in there for you. Again, thanks for staying with the channel. Thanks for viewing, and thanks for subscribing. Have a great month, Aries.